Last week, I gave you all a heads up that things are about to change here at Kea Sigma Delta and asked everybody to give their input via a survey. If you missed that video, a link should be appearing up here, or you can find a link down in the description. This week, I want to show you the results and talk briefly about how that impacts the future. So let's take a look. First up, a bit of a surprise. So I was expecting most people to be around the beginner end, whereas the largest group, about 35%, are professionals, so people who already earn money writing software. And less surprising, of those, almost all of them were interested in Amiga OS. And it's not surprising because I've been involved in the Amiga scene for years, so that would have been their draw card, that's why they know me, and we're kind of a technical bunch. Despite that, the largest group are non-professionals, but spread across the wide array from beginner to advanced. And there's even a few who have never written any code. You guys don't make this easy for me. Moving on to interests. So the most popular topic was programming for Amiga OS. About 81% of you selected that option. We'll talk about the Amiga later in this video. I want to look at the rest first. So after the Amiga, the most popular topics were game programming. Interesting that that's first. Then learning to code in C and C++, followed by writing desktop apps and writing games apps with Raylib. I think those four topics fit together quite well. At the bottom end, the least interesting to people were running a business as a tech founder, which is a bit disappointing for me because that's a topic that I do care about. A bit surprised how few people were interested in creative tools. And then the next one up was writing mobile apps. I don't mind that one being down the bottom. As for the responses to the open-ended questions, they were a bit all over the place, but there were a few common themes. So there was a general interest in topics such as behind the scenes, network programming, accessing databases, some recommendations for good books, good programming books, desire for code templates and examples, and especially, code templates, examples, tutorials that actually work out of the box. So what am I going to do with all this feedback? Well, I hinted previously about setting up a membership site. The goal is to create something that will give me the financial means to be able to keep creating content for you, that will speed you on the path to software writing mastery so you can create awesome stuff and even earn a living in a software career. No, I'm not talking about just creating more information or yet another Learn to Code series. We're already awash in so much information that we're all overloaded. We can't find the information that we need, let alone process it. So no, what I want to create is something that will guide you on the right path. So give you the right information at the right time so that you can actually learn at a decent rate. That's quite a goal, but I'm up for the challenge. So when is this going to happen? I'm hoping to get the basics up and running next week. Founding members will get a special deal along with privileges that come from getting in first. Now, I do highly recommend that you sign up to the wait list. Click the link below in the description. And that's because it's the most reliable way to get notified when the doors open. Of course, I'm going to share it here, Facebook, Twitter, and whatnot, but they're just not as reliable as email. Okay, Amiga OS fans, we need to talk. So some of you are very supportive, and for that I thank you. You clearly love the platform, and some survey responses have been pushing quite hard for me to focus almost entirely on Amiga OS. But the cold, hard truth is this. There simply aren't enough of you to sustain a business. And my business and me writing software full-time is my main income. That's how I support my family. It's how I keep us fed and sheltered. Right? This is it. There's no day job. There's no alternative income streams. This is it. And doing this full-time is why I've been able to deliver what I have delivered so far. Meanwhile, I've had people tell me that the software that has taken me hundreds to thousands of hours to write is worth less than a coffee and a donut. I've had people passive-aggressively tell me that I must open source my work and give it away for free. Must. Heck, I've even had somebody claim that they feel it's morally wrong to pay for graphics drivers. Yeah, like it's morally wrong to pay someone for their hard work and effort because software? My point is this: if I were to do what you want, then I would run out of money to buy food, then I would die, my family would cry, and most importantly for you, dead man write no code. What's that? You don't care? You think that's my problem? Well, it's your problem too, and you should care, because dead man write no code. No code for you. So get the t-shirt. Wear it as a reminder that software developers need to eat too. Yes, even the ones who generously give their work away for free as open source. Because nothing is truly free in life. Why? Dead man write no code. Feels good to get that off my chest. So, obviously, being exclusively Amiga isn't going to work. It's not sustainable, there's just not enough of you. But so long as there's enough interest, I can maintain an Amiga corner, so there will be some content tailored just for you. Also, bear in mind, if I'm going to help people master writing software, then I want them to be able to take the skills that they learn and build a career out of it, earn a living writing software. And you're much more likely to be able to do that if you can write software for multiple platforms. Well, definitely a lot more than if you're exclusively Amiga. Multi-platform is where it's at, so multi-platform it will be. Quick reminder, I'm hoping to get the basic membership site up and running sometime next week. Founding members will get a special deal along with privileges that come with getting in first. And I highly recommend you click the link below and join the wait list, because it is by far the most reliable way to hear when the doors open. So, hope to see you there.